a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
Welcome, everyone. This is Free Range Radio, a moment to breathe, to ground, and to remember that calm people change outcomes, not by force, but by refusing to amplify fear. And this is Sheree Talaya, also known as Gail of Gaia, your host of this new Free Range Radio show. Now, we're going to talk about discernment before healing, which is a grounding message for these very uncertain times. And I also would like you to know that tonight I'm holding space for those living in survival mode, especially those behind walls we don't see. Calm is not denial. Calm is resistance. So, that being said, take a breath with me. And let's do this 3 times. Take a deep breath in and let out slowly. Do it again. Take a deep breath in. Release slowly. One more time. Deep breath in. Source in. Release slowly. Now, feel your feet. Wiggle your toes. Feel your body. Move it, jiggle it around just a little bit. You are here. You are breathing. You're not late and you're not broken. There's a lot of noise right now. A lot of noise. There's a lot of promises, a lot of timelines, a lot of hearsay, and quite often a lot of lies. But there's a lot of any minute now. Soon. We need a definition for soon. But all of this gets people on the edge of their seat. And for people who have waited, suffered, lost loved ones, lost trust, lost stability, being told again that relief is just around the corner can quietly break their heart. Getting people's hopes up and then letting them down, whether intentional or not, does real harm. That doesn't make people weak. It makes people human. Some are angry. Some are numb. Some are exhausted. Some don't know what to believe anymore. And honestly, that reaction makes a whole lot of sense. But let's talk about discernment for a minute. Discernment is not cynicism, and discernment is not losing faith. What discernment really is wisdom with compassion. If something is real, it does not require panic. If something is true, it does not need constant emotional pressure. If something is meant to help humanity, it will not demand that people stop living their lives while they wait. Hope should strengthen people, not suspend them. Here's a grounded truth. Healing, real healing, has always worked best when people are present in their bodies, regulating their nervous systems, making small, steady choices toward life. Waiting to be rescued can quietly disconnect people from their own agency, their own breath, and their own strength. No future technology, system, or event replaces calm, embodiment, discernment, daily care for body, mind, and spirit. And none of those things require permission. And when I say present in your body, people have a tendency to be outside of themselves when they are overly stressed. And that's simply what that means. So it's important to always remember, you don't need to decide today what is real or not real. There's no pressure for that decision. You don't need to pick a side, which is a great division tactic. You don't need to argue with people. Let them have their opinion. You don't have to agree with it. They don't have to agree with yours, but you have to accept it. You only need to stay with yourself. Stay grounded, stay kind, and definitely stay present. Calm, grounded people reduce panic-driven outcomes, not by controlling reality, but by refusing to amplify the fear. And as you all know by now, fear is the problem. Fear causes the manipulation of one's being. So, may we stop scaring each other into paralysis, okay? I mean, where you don't know what to do, what to think, or whatever. And may we stop outsourcing our power to promises that keep moving down the road. Does kicking the can down the road sound familiar? May we choose steadiness over spectacle, wisdom over urgency, and presence over panic. And may peace return, not because everything is fixed, because it certainly isn't going to get fixed that fast, but because remember who we are and where we stand. Never forget that. Breathe. You're doing better than you think. I am going to close with a short invocation for my son. Many of you don't realize what I'm dealing with, and it is very intense. But for anyone who is living in survival mode tonight, you don't have to believe anything, just receive it as a moment of calm. And again, this is a message for my son, and thank you for listening. Listen, my son, listen to me for a moment. What you're feeling right now is not weakness. It's your nervous system in survival mode after witnessing things no human should have to normalize. I know you're angry. I know you're on edge. I know it feels like the walls are closing in and like time itself is being used as a weapon against you. I need you to hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned, and you are not done. The fact that you are still thinking, still feeling, still reacting means your spirit is intact. That matters more than you know. I am doing everything I can from where I stand. Some things are blocked right now, yes, but blocks are not the same as endings. Please stay grounded in your body. Breathe, drink water, stay away from other people's chaos as much as you can, which is very difficult where he is. Your job right now is to survive intact. I love you more than words. I am with you, even when the system tries to convince you otherwise. And this continues. And I want you to know, when I say sentinel, I mean someone who keeps their heart alive when everything around them is trying to shut it down. Source, infinite creator, witness this son who stands watch in a place of violence, noise, and despair. Where fear presses in, bring steadiness. Where rage surges, bring containment, not suppression, but control. I ask that my son's nervous system be steadied now, that his breath lengthen, that his heart remain guarded but not hardened. He is a sentinel, not because of battle, but because he knows the difference between chaos and order, between reaction and restraint. Place a quiet shield around him, not to isolate, but to keep what is not his from entering his field. Let him sleep when he can. Let his mind stay clear. Let despair not write the ending of his story. And let him know, in a way words cannot reach, that he is seen, he is held, and his life still carries purpose. So it is. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional. My son is in prison, and 3 people have died in the last week. One was a brutal beating. The other, I'm not sure, nor is he. But it's in the same unit that he's in. And now they're under lockdown for like 90 days. So it's very difficult. We all have our crosses to bear, so to speak. So that being said, we all need to ground ourselves. And if this helped you even a little, let it settle. Drink some water, step outside if you can. We're doing this one calm moment at a time. No over explaining, no over defending, just close. So with that being said, thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. It's especially important now. And I'll meet you again on Free Range Radio.
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are, and like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show